need you right now. I can't wait for your love. Oh, lost beyond the circle of our hearts, I know.
Hey friends, Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another episode of my Get the Look vlogger series, which I'm super excited about. I think this is episode 5. So today I'm bringing you my Get the Look Bethany Mota edition, which I'm super excited about because Bethany is actually like the first YouTuber I ever watched back in the day, like seriously so long ago, back when she was known as Mac Barbie 07, which is crazy because that was literally like a while back. Just a little while back. But I'm super excited to be creating her look today because A, I love it, and B, because I've loved her for so long, and C, because I just love her like current look and just all her looks, of course. And I'm just super excited because, you know, with anybody, I'm a super fangirl. You've seen that through every single video I've done with these, and I love the look I created today. I feel like it's maybe the most natural, or at least one of them. I feel like all of them have their own natural aspect, but this one especially, I just feel like I did the most natural look. I did like this champagne type like a very natural eyeshadow look, face look, eye look, and I curled my hair. I actually gave you 2 hair options. I just straightened it and curled it because we had to do both just to get to this look. I'm loving it curled, and I seriously love her hair right now. Like, it is shorter and it's cute. I love it. It's actually my inspiration of my hair, which I'll talk about in this video. I was just like so inspired, and I love Bethany. She's literally like, I don't know, a ray of sunlight. She's just one of those people, like she's so like, she has that bubbly, just warm personality that I love watching. I love watching every single one of her videos, always have, always will, and I just love her. If you haven't checked her out yet, you need to. I will link everything you need to know down below. And I'm super excited for this episode because it's on Bethany. So of course I recreated her hair, makeup, and outfit look, and I love all of it. It's a very like, you know, comfy, casual, natural kind of look. It's not like anything too intense. Anybody can recreate this, and I'm super excited that I recreated this today. I love how this whole look turned out. I feel like it really came together, and I feel like I've been rambling for so long. I'm sorry for these long intros. I just get way too excited when I do these videos, but I'm gonna stop rambling now because I'm sure you're tired of hearing it. If you want to see how to recreate this Bethany makeup, hair, and outfit type look, this natural-esque kind of look, you're in the right place. Just keep on watching. Okay, so the hair is looking crazy, but that's okay. Let's just get right into the makeup. So I'm just gonna put the picture right here of the look that we're kind of going with for the Bethany's Get the Look and stuff to create her look. This is the picture I'm kind of going off of, if you're curious. Sometimes I don't really have a picture when I do these videos, as you know. Sometimes I just have like a theme I'm going for, or I just look at a bunch of pictures and try to create something out of all of them. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. And also she posted like a summer like go-to look on her Instagram, so I'm also going off that video. So I'm kind of going off the video and then the picture and stuff. So I already moisturized it first and did all that kind of stuff. So for primer today, we're gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Primer, which is my favorite and everything, and I just want to do this, and I'm using this to give, oh, that's a lot. I'm using this to give a nice glow because I feel like Bethany always has that, so we're doing that. I put on a little too much, but I guess we'll be extra glowy today. I kind of forgot how squeezy that tube is, so yeah, that's nice. We'll just make sure to really rub it in, I guess. So I'm just gonna rub this in all over my face, and it just gives you a nice healthy looking glow. I actually do love this. It's like one of my favorite products, and it's like literally so cheap. It's from the drugstore, of course, being Wet n Wild. Okay, so next for foundation, I want to go for something that's like natural but still will give me something obviously to my face. So we're gonna be using the Revlon COLORSTAY. This is their foundation, the Revlon COLORSTAY, the OG foundation, seriously. And mine's in the shade 180 Sand Beige, and I have the combination one. I do have dry skin, but the primer will work fine. And I'm actually going to use it with a sponge, so it'll give us extra dewiness to our face. So I'm going to go wet this, then I'll be right back. But yeah, this is the foundation we're using today. I love it. Okay, our sponge is wet, so I'm going to go ahead and just pump some foundation on there. I'm going to do about 2 pumps, and then I'm just going to start like dotting it onto my face with the sponge, and then we're we're gonna start blending it. I just like using a sponge because it gives a more natural look, and for summer and just for Bethany's look, that's kind of what we want. We want the most natural look we can get, and I am pouncing this kind of hard on my face, but that's okay. Just gonna make sure and really blend it, and I love this foundation. Even with dry skin, even though I do have the combination version, I am loving this foundation because you can, I don't know, it's just like very lightweight and you can get pretty good coverage of it. You can get pretty full coverage of it without it looking like super cakey and heavy. It just looks very natural. It like is very breathable. It's one of my favorites. Just making sure to blend it everywhere. My arm's kind of getting tired blending this. Okay, so next onto concealer, I'm using my Revolution, Makeup Revolution, whatever this brand is called anymore. I have no idea. The Conceal and Define Concealer. I have mine in C3. So it's just my favorite concealer right now. So I'm using this. I'm gonna use it under my eyes, on my eyelids to prime for shadow, because we'll do like a little bit of shadow. I feel like I'm running out of this, and I just got it a couple months ago. What is up? Center of my face to highlight. I just, in videos, I always see Bethany do this, so we are doing the same exact thing, of course, like we do it every Get the Look. Okay, and then we're gonna just blend it out. We always do, just going over my face, and this will just highlight, of course, at all those areas, conceal, do everything that we want it to do. So we're just gonna blend your concealer until it's all blended. I'm just going over my whole face just to blend everything kind of together. That's what I always do. Okay, so now we're gonna set my face, and we're gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing powder right here. I just like to take my sponge again with this. It's kind of my go-to thing. So I'm gonna get some powder. I'm not gonna be baking. I'm just going to set under my eyes with this. I'm just gonna leave it on for like maybe a minute. If I leave it on, that's how long I'm leaving it on for, if I do. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna take any remaining powder and just pat it into my skin. And I'm also gonna be blending in what I had under my eyes. I don't like to bake just because I find that it makes my under eyes dry, but I do let it sit on there for literally not that long, like literally maybe 30 seconds to a minute, not long. And then I'll take my rest of my powder and just pat it on my face very lightly, and I just find the sponge even makes it like just nice, and you know, it sets but it doesn't like take away anything from my face, if you know what I mean. And actually my face isn't that matte, so we can actually, okay, so before we go on to eyeshadow, I'm gonna use my Tarte Pro Glow palette. I just got this palette and I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the cream contour in here, which is called Shade. I'm only gonna be taking a little bit of this, and I'm gonna contour like Bethany would, and I think like cream contour is like, I don't know, like you can really blend it in, so I like it. So I'm just gonna dot it around my face to kind of get that look we want. This one looks dark, but like it blends fine, so it's great for that. So I'm just gonna dot it around my face. I'm like not an expert at this, but you know, it's a progress. And then for like the most natural look, I'm just gonna take my sponge and I'm just going to blend this in. I love how this like adds something to my face, but it's not like too intense and stuff. Okay, so now my eyes are obviously set, they've been set, and I'm going to go into my eyeshadow. You can use whatever palette you want, but I'm gonna use my Morphe and JACLYN Hill palette today. This is their like bigger palettes. They do have new palettes that are coming out very soon. I have no idea when this video is going up. I just love this because you have so many options for shades in this. So for this look, I kind of wanted to go for something very natural. Okay, so I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Butter, which is basically just a warm round type shade. I forget this palette doesn't have a mirror every time. And I'm just gonna start by blending this into the crease, just diffusing it in there, and it's just gonna like add whatever we want to the crease. But we're just gonna start off with this as like a base to whatever we want to do next. I feel like that just needed a little bit more warmth, so I think I'm gonna mix creamsicle and butter this time. Okay, yes, we're getting a lot more warmth, and I just really like this, and it might look crazy right now, but we'll be sure to really blend it. And I know like in the picture I'm kind of going off of Bethany's isn't that crazy, but like we'll blend it, we'll make it look more like hers and everything. I'm going off that picture, but it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm trying to make that exact, like it look exactly like that. Like I'm trying to like just get like any look. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get her like look off of what I feel like is her look. I don't know how to explain things clearly. I'm gonna take Silk Cream and Mifo, I believe it is, just to add more warmth to the look. And I'm gonna be just going in that like base of the crease and kind of the outer corner. I just feel like we need more round warmth into the look. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this champagne type color. I believe that's like kind of the color Bethany goes for a lot. I'm just gonna take this small detailer brush to that. I'm just gonna start off with just the base of this, or just that color, and I'm just gonna be placing this on the base of my lid, and I'm just gonna make sure to like blend it in. See, like my look is getting a lot less crazy now. It's just because we only had that one shade there. Just start by going in the inner corner like I did on the other eye, and then just blending it out. I actually love how this looks, and like if you go to any of her looks, this is basically the same look, maybe not using the same products, but it's basically the same look. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to take a little bit of this pink. So I believe that was called Obsessed. I'm going to take a little bit of Faint, which is like a pink color, and putting this kind of like on the center of my lid. And I feel like this even turns into like more of a champagne, which I really like. Putting in that center of my lid first and kind of blending it outward and then inward. And now we're going to go back onto this brush, and without adding product to it for now, we're just going to start blending everything. And I know it looks super crazy right now, but we'll fix it. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the end of this Naked Smoky brush, I guess it is, and then take one of these browns. I think I'm going to go with these two and put this on the outer kind of corner of my eye to kind of like add some like depth to my eyes. So I feel like her eyes always look very like open, and yeah, so just like kind of patting it there first. And it looks a little insane. It's kind of almost gonna add like a liner effect too, but it's just not like all over, if you know what I mean. And then I'm taking that warmest color, and then I'm just going to blend everything. And I'm loving how what this is turning into, and it's just gonna add that warmth we want and just make sure everything is blended. One more time, I'm gonna take this detailer brush and go into that champagne color and then that pink I used, and then I'm just gonna like pat this. Okay, so next I'm gonna go on to blush. I'm just gonna use something out of this Cheekathon Benefit palette and everything. I believe the color that I feel like is closest to one that like Bethany used is ROCKETEUR, so we're gonna use that. And just blending this onto my cheek. Like it's that perfect rosy pink color, which I like. Just gives it the perfect blush that you like. Okay, so back to this Tarte palette. I'm going to apply some highlight. I'm gonna mix lit and strobe together, but first, because I want like that intense look, especially for summer, because that's like kind of the look right now, I'm just going to wet my brush first and then dip in. And I'm just going to be doing it mostly for my like cheekbones. I really want it to like pop there, and then I'm gonna put a little bit above my brow. Same thing over here, and even just trying to like put it in my inner corners a tiny bit just to get a good old glow all over. And I love just the glow this gives. It's very intense, but you can blend it to be just not like so intense, but it just gives you that perfect glow, which I love. I'm gonna go a little bit on the center of my forehead to give like just more of a glow and more of that kind of like look we had in the beginning, which we still have, but like it kind of got toned down a little bit. I'm gonna quickly just apply my Essence Make Me Brow. This is what we're gonna use to fill in our brows. I feel like Bethany has just these nice thick looking brows, whether if she fills them in or not, so we're gonna fill ours in with just some gel. I just find this is very easy for me, and that's what I do every day. It doesn't matter whose look I'm recreating. This is what I like to use for my brows, and if you're looking for something very easy, I would recommend looking for this. And it's also a very cheap brow gel. Okay, so back to this palette real quick. I'm just gonna take these first two shades and I'm gonna be highlighting with those, and it's really gonna blend out even like that crease, because I know it is very high. And then also going on my inner corners is going to really open up our eyes. I feel like our eyes are very open already, but this is going to just add a little bit more. Okay, so next we are going to put some eyeliner on our top waterline. I'm going to try to avoid it on the bottom just because my eyes are very sensitive, but I feel like this is just something Bethany always does, and she has very like open eyes, so I kind of want to do something like this, and it's also going to give us the look of eyeliner. And yeah, I feel like that just lifts your eyelashes up like so much. I don't know why. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes real quick. And really all you have to do is apply your mascara just very close to your lash line. But I feel like it does make a difference. So I feel like if you want like the same look and you want as close of a look that you can, this is like the way to go, and it just really does make a difference. Apply my mascara to like the roots, tips of my lashes. I am using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, by the way, and I'm also going to use it on my bottom lashes, but ooh, this is going to be hard. I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild, like this is the lower lash skinny mascara thing. That's a lot better. I'm gonna clean up the mess after, but like right now I can't. Okay, so this is what my eyes look like. I feel like I really do like it. I know it might look like super dramatic, but it really isn't. It is pretty natural and everything compared to what it could be. So lastly, we just have to do our lips and then we're all good. So I think for that, I'm just gonna go with something very simple. I'm just gonna take the Fresh Sugar lip balm. This is just their clear one. And then I'm going to take the COVERGIRL Oh Sugar and Jelly, and I'm just going to put this onto my lips. I feel like this is just like a typical Bethany color, and then I'm just going to pat it in to give it a more natural look. She always does this when she does like a color like that, and she wants like just it to look more natural and not be like super tense. This is the finished Bethany makeup look, and now let's go on to the hair. Okay, so for Bethany's hair, I kind of had like a few ideas in my head. My first initial idea was curl it, because her hair, like her hairstyle right now is short like mine. I kind of actually cut mine because of her. She kind of inspired me with her shortish hair. I like loved how hers looked, and she just really rocks it, so I was like, I can rock it. Like I love that. And yeah, so she wears hers curled a lot, so I kind of want to do that, but my hair looks crazy. So first one is straighten, and I've seen like in the pictures I have right now, she has hers straightened. So I'm just going to turn on my straightening iron. I've used this in several videos. I'm only putting it on 20, which is fine to like do my hair and stuff. Only reason why I do want to like straighten it is because if we're gonna curl it, it's gonna be a lot easier to straighten than curl, so it's super straight and everything, and it won't take long to straighten. I just want it to be a little bit more straighter so it'll be easier to curl. And I guess I'm giving you like two options, because you can straighten it like this picture, or you could curl it like that picture. Easy. I usually just take sections of like this much, even like sometimes I'll take 2 sections about that much, and then I'll just straighten my hair. It really only takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to straighten my hair, since it is like shorter, but also just because like my hair is very easy to straighten, just because I really don't have to do much to it, if you know what I mean. I don't know. So that is like the straightened look of my hair, and now we're gonna go into curls, like natural curls, which I actually love this look, and this is kind of not like the main reason why I wanted to create this look, but this is like the main reason that got me excited to create this look. Let's do it. Okay, so like my curling iron is all heated up. It's at 356, which is high, but you know, if you want to get curls, that's kind of what you got to do. It's very, very, very hot, so we will obviously be using a glove because you do not want to burn yourself. I've done that before. It's not fun. And yeah, so it's smelling like burnt hair. That's kind of what the curling iron smells like. So I'm first gonna start off by parting my hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna start curling the hair. We're gonna curl it towards my face and then also away from my face. Literally, you don't only have to leave it on for like a few seconds, then you have curls. You are my girl. Honey, honey. Okay, Okay, the hair is done, looking as best as it can look, and now on to the outfit. Okay, so for my Bethany themed outfit, as you know, if you've seen my videos before, you know that I usually go off a theme. Even if I don't have the same pieces, I usually go off an Instagram, like I usually go off of pictures I've seen, just any themes, especially through Instagram pictures I see, and I just kind of created that theme, of course, for Bethany's look as well, like I do for every single video, like I said. So I'll put the picture next to that I thought that kind of went with this look when it came to Bethany's look. So I kind of got that vibe of this outfit from that, but a little bit differently. So my shirt is from Old Navy. I just thought it was very vibing with that picture I just showed you. I just thought that it looked very similar. Mine is from Old Navy, and then I didn't have the dress, like this isn't a dress, so I did throw just some regular American Eagle high-waisted shorts on with that. And for shoes, which I didn't really show, probably just style some sandals with it or Birkenstocks or something like that. So yeah, that's it for the outfit portion of this video, and I love just how this whole look has come together. It's amazing. Okay, so yeah, this is it for my Bethany look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it and creating it for you. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love Bethany, like I said, probably a million times in this video, but I truly have to say that. Seriously, love her, of course. Also, why didn't I wear this necklace for this video? Why didn't I think of that? This is the like motivator necklace that they gave out at like Arrow when you bought stuff from her collection back when she had the collection with Arrow. Yes, why didn't I wear this? This is so iconic. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, my Bethany get the look. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below any YouTuber looks you want me to do next, or just my regular get the look series. What do you want me to do with that? Let me know down below. And please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every single week, and I would love for you to be subscribed to my channel. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!